It's all my Zoom meetings now. Now I'm used to talking to cameras. Ooh. My name is Josh. I work in marketing. I like to ski and play basketball and play guitar. I am not Greek. I am not Russian. I am an American. I was raised Protestant, and now I am an Orthodox Christian. I first heard about the Orthodox Church at some point during my childhood or education. I knew that a thing called the Eastern Orthodox Church existed. I didn't have any concept that it was a thing that I could be, and that it was something that was open and available and existed in the United States. So I found Three Hierarchs Church here in Wenatchee by a few ways, actually. The church used to exist in a storefront on Wenatchee Avenue. I am someone who is curious about new and exotic experiences anyway. And so I would walk by and I would see the interesting imagery in the windows, and then I would see the priest, Father Michael, and he was somewhat ethnic looking and wearing a big black robe, and I thought, yeah, at some point, man, I gotta check that out. That is something that just seems like so different for Wenatchee. I'm born and raised in Wenatchee, and we don't have things like that. And so I was very curious, and then I was seeking into Christianity and visiting a lot of different churches. And then some friends of ours said, well, why don't you come try Three Hierarchs, the Orthodox Church? And I said, you know what, I've been meaning to do that anyway, let's do it. And it was very overwhelming to me. Even though I had been a spiritual seeker in many ways, and I had attended all sorts of religious services, Hare Krishna, Sufi, Buddhist things. I had been to all manner of Christian services of other sorts. Having things like candles and incense and imagery mixed with my Christianity was very uncomfortable for me for the first service. And it wasn't until after the service that I was able to ask some questions and then do a lot of research online where it completely flipped. I went from being sort of kind of arrested or uncomfortable to being in love. Being an Orthodox Christian to me means aligning my life and my efforts toward the goal of acquiring more of the Holy Spirit. What led me to seek out Orthodox Christianity and Three Hierarchs Church specifically was a seeking for the truth that I had been undertaking my whole life. And prior to finding Three Hierarchs, I was willing to come back to being able to say that I was a Christian. I was not willing to say that I was a Protestant. I did not have anything to protest. I didn't really feel like I was aligned to the point where I wanted to be a Roman Catholic. And so I just ended up being really lonely, is what I was. And so that was quite a journey. But what led me was a realization that I did, in fact, believe that Jesus Christ was God. And okay, what are the implications of that? And so this is the sort of the end result of that journey. Orthodoxy is different than I thought it would be in that it is so much more gentle and accommodating of people in general and their specific situations. The Orthodox Church is 2,000 years old. Currently there are 200 million or more of us. The church has encountered every single possible situation that a human being has been in. There's nothing that you can bring that hasn't already been brought, and it will be received with love and care. My preconceived notions about the Orthodox Church are the same as probably a lot of people, that Orthodox means that they're super strict, which couldn't be further from the truth, actually. But you know, it is a difficult thing in that people don't know what these words actually mean. Orthodoxy means right teaching. It just means that we're willing to boldly claim that we believe we have it right, which is a bold claim.